All right, this is your host, Jack McCaig. Another video. All right, we're going to talk about the trust and why everyone needs it. LibertyAid.org. And we're going to talk about coincidence theorists, right? That's what the topic is. Coincidence theorists. There are two versions of reality, right? God runs it all. There's a creator. There's a plan, right? Or there's nothing. There's just a void, an empty nothing, and everything happens by chance. That's a coincidence theorist, right? The void, nothing, there's nothing. What does that mean? Nothing has meaning, right? Nothing has meaning, so you can do anything you want, right? That's the Satanist credo, the American dream, it's called. You can be anything you want. It doesn't matter, it doesn't relate to anyone else. You can treat anyone else how you want forever. Just do whatever you want, right? And what is that based on, right? Like, obviously, chaos, right? Those are, when they say coincidence theorists, really, those are really chaos. They want chaos, right? But chaos is made up. It's a fiction. It has never happened, right? They say we're spinning on a ball at 999 miles an hour, and we're circling the sun on this ball spinning at 999 miles an hour, and it's going around the sun at 66,600 miles an hour, and it's tilted at 66.6 degrees. That's 666 three times in their science scam. I mean, and so there's a dome. Rainbows prove that. Pretty simple, right? When you're in a shower and there's a light above you, you never see a rainbow, right? When you're outside, if you and I see a rainbow and take a photo of a rainbow, we go, oh, that's rainbow. See, everyone sees a rainbow exactly the same. If you take a photo of it, the camera sees it the same. So but water drops and light, they don't create rainbows, right? Because otherwise you'd see them in a shower. So, but wait a minute. You can see a rainbow under special circumstances indoors, right? With a reflective surface only. A prism, crystal, a CD, like a mirror bevel. And then boom, it reflects, and then on the wall, not in water drops, right? On the wall, there's a straight rainbow. Whoa, under those circumstances, right? Indoors with those reflective materials. So rainbows are produced by reflective light only. Begs the question, obviously, what's the curved, mirrored, fixed, in place surface above the sun large enough to make curved rainbows out of the sun? The firmament, the dome above your head, right? The moon that you see every night, that's an old Earth. It's a sphere. We're inside a sphere. That's a fifth sphere, right? We just see the dome, the top half of it. Pretty obvious. That's only takes a tiny amount of logic and experience to overcome this whole ball science. And really, so they're faking space. That means every country is faking space together. That means they fake everything together. They fake the news. They fake the weather. They fake, they control the weather. Everything is a charade, a hoax here, right? With the ones who are apparently in control, right? The chance runs everything, right? Put on a seatbelt. You never know. I never wear a seatbelt. Just won't do it, obviously, because God runs it all. See, they want to let you know things happen for no reason, right? So that would mean what? There's no God in control of anything, right? What would make everything not function on Earth? If karma wasn't a real law, if someone could get outside of karma, that's what they're saying. Oh, we can get outside of karma, you can do anything you want. No. No one can do that. What goes around comes around. Everyone knows that. Do you see? So, without the bulletproof trust, you're just going to be wandering in a dream, and you'll be unprotected. All your assets will be unprotected. This is everyone knows, right? It's a 508c1a trust, Just get an EIN for it. Never file anything else ever, annually, nothing. That's what the In God We Trust does. Totally legal. No taxes, right? You get one of these, no tax, no income taxes, no inheritance taxes, no property taxes. Right? And so we've got this whole Pinterest is now removing anti-vax stuff, and YouTube's going to help get rid of these truth. See, coincidence theorists, right? They don't like truth. They're opposed to truth, and that things happen for a reason. And they're, like the Quran really summed it up nicely. What did God create first? The pen. It is written. Everything's already decided. There is no chance. There's no coincidence. There are no accidents. And that's fact. It's all been decided by God. See, so they're trying to show us, chaos runs it all. But no, my work is to prove to you that God runs everything. You get this whole, directed energy weapon stuff going on really everywhere on Earth all the time. Right? The cataclysms are ongoing, the floods, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the, cities turn to ash, like San Francisco has been. Just, turned to ash before. Every structure pretty much in the whole place. Most towns are turned to ash. Paradise, California, just ash. Because something's not visible when it's happening doesn't mean it's not real. You have feelings. They're invisible, but they're real. You have thoughts. Look, I'm thinking, right? You have to think before you speak, right? Thoughts are real, right? Feelings are real. Can't see electricity. Can't see it. It's real. See, can't see wind. It's real, right? Some things you can't see, but they're obviously real. Right? Like how would the towers on 9/11 be turned instantly to powder? All those floors and the steel, everything to powder. Poof. Has anyone seen any phenomenon like that in a natural? You're outside in your yard. Ever seen just like a bunny disappear? Poof. Now it's ash. Now that doesn't happen. So see, this is happening on purpose. You see, so you have to protect your assets, which of course primarily is your body and your soul, and then your other assets too. So people are being protected with this trust. Okay, you put a notice up on the property. It's blocked every foreclosure that everyone's done it in. 100% totally blocked every seizure of any home by foreclosure. 100% totally, faultlessly has worked for everyone. Okay? And then we can go on for different people and not being handcuffs and not being put in jail and so on and on and on. All you have to do is surrender to God. And then your worries are taken care of. You still have to do your day-to-day stuff, but you're not going to be in jail. Your house is not going to be burned to ash. Your children aren't going to be stolen and put in, child protective services because they game something up on you and they're stealing your children and so on. That's so common. I hear it every day. All day, really. Stealing houses, stealing children, stealing people. Don't you want to stop that? I would suggest you do. This is the only proven solution to do that, to overcome these coincidence theorists that are really another word for, someone who's, what's science? Science is what the generally accepted, agreed upon thing of the day is. That's science, right? Oh, well, everybody agrees. Everybody who's popular agrees. Who's in the news agrees. Yeah. Now, who owns the news? The banks. Who owns you as your slave, right? Every debt is collected illegally. The bank never signs a contract. So there's never a contract. So every debt's collected illegally. Everyone. Okay? You're a slave. You've always been a slave. Your parents were always slaves. Their parents were always slaves. Your children will always be slaves. Your grandchildren, your entire lineage will always be slaves unless you take this measure against it. You'll be slaves of Satan and these liars, okay? Become just, God's helper. Hey, I'm going to help you, Jesus, get rid of these lies. I'm going to sign up with a trust. And then guess what? Nothing can be done to you and yours. And you come to God after this lifetime for serving God. And the other way, you just get to do whatever you want, treat people like crap, have a horrible life, and hate your life, right, during this life, and then go to hell for eternity. Oh, and everyone alive, except for, let's say, 100 people who've gotten this trust, everyone alive chooses hell, except for 100 people. So you should be very proud of you, protecting you and yours, whoever is watching this, and those that choose to do it. You should be, I surrender to God. There's obviously a creator where I'm under a dome. I'm not on a spinning ball. My brain is getting blood. I can think. If you can carry a thought in your brain and you're an adult, I prove everything I say. Like, what are you waiting for? I really don't understand. Like, why are there, out of, I don't know how many people there are, but like 100 people on earth only want to be with God? Like 100? How many thousands of foreclosures happen today? I guarantee to beat every single foreclosure on earth in every country. And all you got to do is get this paperwork and you beat it. Like, why am I not hearing from people? I guess I'm a part of that, get rid of the truth out there. I guess I'm like a anti-vax, but I'm not. I'm just pro-truth. I'm pro-truth. Okay. I think you want to be getting this trust, okay? All right. God is great. Find out how great. God bless you. I know God loves you.